The dancer who made culture a weapon. They said dance was just entertainment. They said that it couldn't be political. But what they didn't tell us is that Katherine Dunham turned movement into resistance and dance into the language of liberation. How about some black history that makes you go, In today's episode, we'll celebrate Katherine Dunham, an anthropologist, choreographer, and activist who brought African and Caribbean culture to global stages and used her art to educate, unify, and empower. They told us ballet was the pinnacle of sophistication. But Dunham studied the roots and found that the grace they admired in Europe art was born in African rhythm. Here's what really happened. And born in 1909 in Illinois, Katherine Dunham studied anthropology at the University of Chicago. But instead of just reading about African traditions, she traveled to Jamaica, Trinidad, Haiti, and Martinique, documenting and learning dances connected to ritual, resistance, and memory. She returned with a vision to merge classical technique with African movement, creating what the world will become known as the Dunham Technique, a dance today that centered hips, groundedness, and storytelling. Her company, the Katherine Dunham Dance Company, was one of the first black modern dance troupes in America. They traveled the world, performing for kings, presidents, and ordinary people, always carrying Africa in every single step. But Dunham wasn't just a performer. She was a protester. When segregated theaters tried to block her dancers, she refused to perform. When the U.S. government asked her to represent America abroad, she demanded they also confront America's racism at home. In 1945, she opened the Dunham School of Arts and Cultural Studies in New York, where she trained generations of dancers, including Alvin Ailey, Eartha Kitt, and even Marlon Brando. Her choreography influenced Broadway, Hollywood, and beyond. So why does this still matter today? Because Katherine Dunham proved that culture isn't decoration. It's a declaration. She preserved Africa's voice through art when textbooks tried to erase it. Sound familiar? She reminded the world that our rhythm is our record, our stories written in motion. So what about you? What part of your culture, do you carry forward every day? What legacy are you embodying through how you move, speak, and create? Dunham showed us that when you dance with purpose, you're not just performing, you're remembering. And because we understand that remembering is part of the Sankofa principle that we honor here at Urban Intellectuals, to go back into our past and get our lessons, remember our stories, remember our pain, remember our progress, remember our purpose, and bring that forward with us into the future. I want to encourage you to continue to study, read, and grow, because we understand that 5 minutes a day keeps the miseducation away. So please stay curious, stay consistent, and keep learning what they tried to bury. If you enjoyed this lesson and want to go deeper with us, go ahead and click the link, learn more about our Urban Intellectuals and our Black History flashcards. Start reclaiming our story, one card at a time. Till next time, good people, my name is Freddie Taylor. I'm the CEO and founder of Urban Intellectuals. Till next time, love, peace, and power to the people.